in that impact zone. She just couldn't quite get over a wave.
Lana Rogers got her hand up, it looks like, potentially losing a contact or something of that kind. She looks like she's impaired in vision right now. She's holding her eye. She's got her hand up.
Oh, we're back.
She looks like she's back. Who knows what's going on there, but it did look to see like it was a vision impairment issue for Lana Rogers, and off to an absolute flyer here in the Shaw & Partners World Ocean Series Open Women's Swim Final. A long travel south before they head out through the break of BMD Northcliffe.
Another competitor that I'm really going to keep an eye on is Piper Asquith. She had a great swim this morning. She is actually really great at pool rescue. So a lot of these girls cross over to pool rescue and the surf, so they can really do it all. But we're underway. They're right into their strokes early. That tide is starting to fill in a little now, so we're going towards a high tide later tonight.
You can see there as well the club cap of Fish Hook, South Africa. So truly international in this open women's swim field. You can see there the blue, white and navy stripes of Fish Hook, South Africa. So a big welcome to everyone watching over in South Africa. It is the Shaw & Partners World Ocean Series. You've got the Open Female Surf Race Final on Shannon Eckstein Iron Classic, the crown jewel of surf sports in the home of surf sports, the Shaw & Partners World Ocean Series. What can you see, Paulie?
Yeah, the girls are giving themselves plenty of space, plenty of room to breathe at the moment. Very condensed on that start line, but already north to south, the girls are spread right out. Some obviously taking that more direct line straight towards the north there. Others really running a long way down to the south. To be honest, all day so far from what we've seen, it's been shifting, changing non-stop. So it's hard to say what's actually the better line out at the moment.
And it looks like to be Sarah Locke out in front from the Newport Club. She has a great start on her, and sometimes, unfortunately, she just can't quite finish races off. So it would be great to see her get an overall win here. And that looks like Claudia Rose-Slavin as well in there with the Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park Cup. And what a day Burleigh Heads is having. So if she could get another great result for them, it'd be a very dominant day for the club.
Couple of big waves just standing up on that bank there. Every time you see the girls go under, you just know they're trying to spend as much time on the bottom along that sand, find that undertow, and then kick off out towards that green water at the back of the wave. It's just monumental with how much of an advantage it can be the longer you spend underwater there.
And it looks like Sarah Locke has spotted the can, and she's headed further towards the north. Yeah, so
we're seeing that.
Yeah, they haven't drifted as far as the craft legs have, so they've overshot it, which is not a bad thing. You would rather be going with the wind than against it. So they've done well to manage the course there. It looks like Lana Rogers has also found some swimming form there, and she's in second place, and potentially Katie Rees as well. So our MVP winner is right there in the mix.
Yeah, you can see there's almost two different lines to the cans. I don't know if they're spotting different cans or they're seeing things different, because Sarah Locke's now heading back towards the south. So it's hard to describe how challenging it is to spot the cans in surfing conditions like this.
Oh, especially when there's waves breaking out past the swim cans. That is incredibly tough, but the girls will want to try and spot it, put their head down, swim a bit further, and then keep progressing to the can. But it's very hard. If you haven't swum in these conditions, you just don't know how hard it is. So I definitely know how these girls are feeling, and it's very tricky.
Exactly right. Board and a ski, you're sitting there obviously 2 foot, 3 foot above the waterline, but swimming, there's not much room to see, especially when you talk about the wind, the waves and everything else, when it's very hard to spot and sight those cans. So the girls are doing very good.
I empathise with these girls. It's nice and comfy from the studio, the Shaw & Partners World Ocean Series HQ, and you can see it's Sarah Locke of Newport, but look at that, BMD Northcliffe, 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th.
Yeah,
they are.
It's like
they
the swim
coming.
teams.
The swarm of BMD Northcliffe girls are coming. What are the Northcliffe girls' names again?
The Gone.
The Gone girls are coming.
Yeah, the Gone girls are coming, and they always are such great swimmers.
A bit of a bust up at the cans there.
Yeah, girls, leave a bit of room for each other. You're going to go slower if you get caught like that. So we can see Molly Shivnan as well has really started to make her move, and the girls are getting crushed and bashed around that swim can. That's exactly what you don't want. So
you can see Charlotte Bomer there as well. So the winner from the Sunset 10,000 this morning, the race 1 ticket holder, she's right there in the mix once again. But Sarah Locke, she has a very handy lead. She's coming into the wave zone now as well, Paulie. It could be the ocean that takes it away from her, because it won't be Sarah Locke on her own merit, that's for sure.
Oh, she's doing everything amazing at the moment. Just coming into that impact zone, you can see all that whitewash. That means that she swum well inside the break. But there we go, 1, 2,
break
maybe
over the
3
top.
on this.
Sarah Locke's down it, we know that for sure. We can see her just thrashing away on the top of that one. They've all been swallowed up, spat out and chewed by the ocean. And you see Sarah Locke, good advantage for her though, but this makes me nervous.
That's Lana Rogers there as well with the BMD BMD Northcliffe cap. She's going to try pick this wave up broken, but she
someone's on it
unfortunately
as
won't be
well.
able to.
Someone's not going to be able to hold that one, though. So Sarah Locke has the opportunity now. She's only 50 metres away from the shore. She desperately wants it. Lily O'Sullivan, she's right there in the mix. She can have a big increase with a good result here as well. Sarah Locke is in the hunt for the overall series. Look at this. Waves getting cracked from everywhere here at BMD Northcliffe Beach. Right now, Sarah Locke, she is desperately wanting anything, any bit of assistance that will get her on the sand and get her one step closer. Look at this on the southern side, though. Someone has snuck away. Someone has found their passage through. It's Katie Reese. Katie Reese may just be taking the overall series title here. If she wins, she will be crowned the series champion. She won't just win the Shannon Eckstein Iron Classic Swim Series. She will take out the Shore and Partners World Ocean Series Swim title as well, and the MVP. You are a superstar. You are the future. Welcome to the stage, Katie Reese.
Katie Reese, what an unbelievable win there. She must have got a great wave on that southern side, and I just love how she has gone to every single event. She's done every race she possibly can, and what a bright future she has in the sport.
Yeah, unbelievable from Katie Reese there. It was all the Sarah Locke show, and then at the very last minute, down to the south there, Katie Reese drops in. So what an unbelievable summer for her. We've talked about it plenty of times throughout the broadcast. She's been consistently in the board, the swim, the ski finals, and now she's finally got the win in the Shannon Eckstein Ironman Classic Swim Race. Joshy, let's hear it from the champion.
Hollyman in third, Sullivan Wiper.
Thanks, Ty. Sorry, thank you, Pooley, as well. We're just cutting off the boys on the beach. Katie, there's been such a big rap on you for such a long time, but do you feel like this win on this day in front of this crowd, you finally arrived?
Definitely. I've sort of had a lot of 5,000 wins and stuff, and it's good to finally prove myself. I've gone against the best girls in the field.
You're still a junior. You've got so many years ahead of you, but you're racing at the top level. What's it like to take this out against this kind of field?
Oh, it's absolutely amazing. The events World Ocean Series, thanks to Shore and Partners and Race One they're putting on. It's amazing to get to race at this level all the time. It's just great practice, and to be still so young and be up there. It's not just me, it's so many girls in my age group that are up pushing those open girls, and it's just amazing.
Talk me through the final stages. Lockie flew out there, got that first wave. You got one that rolled through. You had to body surf it a long way. How tough was that? Were your lungs screaming?
Oh, massively. I was sort of sitting about 6, and this wave just picked up right where I was, and I just milked it. I was just thinking, I was busting for a breath, but I knew if I fell off that body wave, I would have copped it at training.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Katie Reese is our surf race champion.
Thanks, Joshy.
I'm not sure who the coach is at Swansea Belmont, but obviously keeping the juniors very honest at training. Katie Reese, we mentioned it. She's arrived. We've had such big raps on the young star, Katie Reese. She will be the MVP champion at the end of this. She's also now the Open Female Surf Race Series champion.
What a season.
The arrival.
She's here. And what a great girl she is. She's so loved by everyone on the beach. But look at the crowd we've got building as well, guys, over this afternoon. They're all braving the elements. It is incredibly windy. You can see those flags. They look like they're going to come off the pole there. But it's great to see that the event is really got a good showing.
And the weather, like the crowd and the weather, I don't leave the house if there's a sprinkle in the area. And here we are with thousands on the beach to watch the greatest show in surf sports, the Shore and Partners World Ocean Series, as we see the girls collect their prizes there. We've got Emily Hollyman of Burleigh Heads, Mowbray Park, Sarah Locke of Newport, and your Shore and Partners World Ocean Series champion, Katie Reese. But what does the future look like for Katie Reese? What is the limit for her?
There is no limit. It's very, very bright. And I think she's doing such a great job of getting so much experience by chasing all of the events, doing every race she possibly can. And that'll really pay dividends in the long run. And I think she is here to stay.
Are you a little bit nervous about your own records?
Potentially.
I think you should be. I honestly think you should be, G. You've got a list of accolades as long as Paulie's arms. But I think Katie Reese, she's got every opportunity to even...